So I decided one day, you know what? I'm going to get healthy. Yeah, I'm going to take care of my body. I'm going to eat clean, drink more water, exercise, maybe even meditate. I imagined myself in 6 months, glowing skin, abs you could grate cheese on, boundless energy, maybe even that smug I take care of myself vibe people post on Instagram. I thought I'd be walking around with a green smoothie in one hand, a yoga mat in the other, smiling like my life is sponsored by sunlight. Oh, the fantasy. The promise they sell you. Get healthy, feel better, live longer. It's like the ultimate marketing scam wrapped in avocado toast and inspirational quotes. You see the before and after pictures, you hear about people transforming their lives, and you think, yeah, I'm in. I'm ready to become a better me. So I jumped in. Step 1? Diet. Goodbye burgers, fries, pizza. Basically, goodbye to joy. Hello kale, quinoa, chia seeds, and things I couldn't even pronounce. I filled my fridge with vegetables so green it looked like the Hulk exploded in there. I swapped my coffee for green tea, which, by the way, tastes like someone boiled lawn clippings. And I tried all these healthy snacks like protein bars that somehow have the texture of drywall and the flavor of regret. The first week, I felt like a fucking saint. I'd wake up early, make my spinach smoothie, and think, damn, I'm really doing it. This is the new me. I was proud, smug even. I'd walk past people eating donuts and think, poor souls, they don't know the poison they're putting in their bodies. I was practically glowing from self-righteousness. But by week 2, the glow was gone. The reality hit me: healthy living is a full-time job. Every meal had to be planned, prepped, and measured like I was running a NASA mission. You can't just grab something anymore. Oh no, everything requires chopping, blending, steaming, and then cleaning up a kitchen that now permanently smells like broccoli. And don't get me started on the cost. Nobody tells you this, but healthy eating is like paying for VIP access to misery. Organic this, grass-fed that, free-range whatever. My grocery bill doubled, and for what? So I could eat a salad that tasted like sadness in leaf form? Man, I used to buy a frozen pizza for $5 that fed me for 2 days. Now I'm dropping $12 on a tiny container of cold-pressed green juice that looks and tastes like pond water. Then came the exercise. Oh, I was pumped at first. Bought new sneakers, a cute gym outfit. Because if you're gonna suffer, at least look good doing it. I hit the gym every morning telling myself, this is how champions are made. By day 3, my legs were so sore I had to lower myself onto the toilet like an old man who just fought in a war. By day 5, my arms hurt so much I couldn't even lift my reusable water bottle, which ironically is supposed to help me stay hydrated. And hydration? Yeah, let's talk about that. Every healthy living guru says, drink more water. Cool, except now I'm peeing every 25 minutes like I'm training for a urination marathon. I can't go anywhere without scouting the nearest bathroom like I'm mapping an escape route. And God forbid I drink water before bed. Suddenly I'm up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and 5 a.m., questioning all my life choices while stumbling to the toilet in the dark. Sleep was supposed to get better too. When you live healthy, you'll sleep like a baby. Lies. Total lies. First off, I'm going to bed earlier because apparently I need 8 solid hours now, which means saying no to late night fun. But when I do get in bed, my brain's like, hey, let's think about work tomorrow. Or replay that awkward thing you said in 2011. And if I do fall asleep, my body wakes me up before the sun like, rise and grind, baby. No, I want to rise and not grind, thanks. And the worst part, you think you're going to feel amazing. You think you'll have boundless energy. But nope, at first you just feel tired, cranky, and a little bit dead inside. Your body's in withdrawal from all the sugar, caffeine, and grease it used to run on. It's like you took away your car's premium gas and replaced it with kale-infused swamp water. Yeah, it's technically better for it, but now it sputters and stalls at every intersection. Then there's the social life. Or should I say, the lack of one. Because nothing kills the vibe at dinner with friends like saying, I'll just have the salad, no dressing. You become that person. People stop inviting you out because they know you'll spend the whole night talking about your macros or how sugar is toxic. And if you do go, you're sitting there with your sad little plate of grilled chicken while everyone else is living their best life with nachos and beer. Oh man, and let's not forget the guilt. The guilt is the silent killer of healthy living. Skip one workout, you're a lazy failure. Eat one cookie, you've blown your diet. It's like you can't just live anymore. Every bite, every step, every choice becomes part of this obsessive scorecard you keep in your head. You're not just trying to be healthy, you're trying to be perfect. By the end of month 1, I realized something: healthy living isn't this magical, liberating thing they make it out to be. It's a never-ending to-do list. It's a lifestyle that's sold to us like a dream but lived like a second job, one you can't clock out of. And the pay? Oh, the pay is nothing but bragging rights and maybe slightly better lab results at your next doctor's visit. But by then, you're too broke from buying organic kale chips to even enjoy it. So after I dipped my toe into healthy eating, the next step in the holy scripture of wellness was fitness. Not just going to the gym. Oh no, you gotta become one of the gym people. The cult. The tribe. The ones who talk about beast mode like it's a religion and wear t-shirts with shit like "no days off" printed on them in giant block letters. Now, I'm no stranger to working out. I've lifted a dumbbell before. I've run on a treadmill. But these gym people, whole different breed. They don't just go to the gym. They live there. They're like hairless gorillas who measure their worth by how many plates they can stack on a bar before their spine turns into dust. And they speak in this weird motivational language, like pain is just weakness leaving the body. No, pain is my body saying, "Stop, you idiot, I'm about to tear a muscle." So I joined this gym thinking, okay, I'll do my little workouts, get in shape. Instead, I'm thrown into this Hunger Games arena full of protein shake-fueled maniacs. First day, some guy the size of a small car comes over and says, "Hey bro, you should try deadlifting. It's the king of all exercises." Yeah, sure, let me just load up a bar with enough weight to kill me instantly so I can activate my core. No thanks. And the sounds. My God, the sounds. People grunting like they're giving birth to a rhinoceros, slamming weights like Thor just landed his hammer, breathing so heavy you'd think they're trying to fog up the entire building. And then they look at you like you're the weird one for quietly doing bicep curls in the corner without moaning like a dying walrus. Don't even get me started on the classes. "Oh, you gotta try spin," they said. "It's fun," they said. What they didn't say was that it's 45 minutes of a sadistic instructor screaming motivational threats at you while your ass slowly gets welded to a tiny bike seat. And yoga? Sure, looks peaceful. Until you're holding downward dog for 30 seconds and realize your hamstrings are made of concrete and your arms are shaking like you're defusing a bomb. Man, and let's talk about CrossFit. CrossFit isn't a workout. It's a fucking survival test. Okay guys, today we're gonna flip this tire the size of a Mini Cooper, then climb a rope, then do 50 burpees. Cool, do I get a prize? A medal? A new spine? No, just soreness for 3 days and the feeling that my lungs are made of broken glass? Awesome. But the worst part of the gym cult? The influencers. These are the people who record every rep, every set, every fucking sip of water. They set up tripods in the middle of the gym like they're filming the next Marvel movie, and God forbid you accidentally walk into their shot. You just ruined their content. They're the ones flexing in the mirror between sets, pretending they're checking form but really just falling in love with themselves. And the advice they give is insane. You need to be in a calorie deficit. You need to bulk, then cut. You need to track your macros. Bro. I'm just trying to not die walking up a flight of stairs. I'm not training for Mr. Olympia. Then there's the supplement aisle. Holy shit. Protein powders, pre-workouts, BCAAs, fat burners, creatine. It's like a candy store for people who hate candy. And pre-workout? That stuff is legal crack. I took it once and spent the next hour feeling like I could either bench press a truck or punch a hole through a wall. My skin was tingling, my heart was racing, and I'm pretty sure I heard colors. And the guilt. Oh, it's back. Because if you miss a workout, you're falling off. If you don't push yourself hard enough, you're wasting your time. It's like the gym cult makes you believe that if you're not dripping sweat and nearly throwing up, you're doing it wrong. I just wanted to move my body, not reenact a near-death experience. And here's the kicker: you will get stronger, but you'll also get more tired, more sore, and more broke. Gym memberships aren't cheap. Add in the supplements, the gear, the special shoes, the foam rollers, the massage guns. You're basically paying a monthly subscription to be constantly uncomfortable. And the moment you start making progress, guess what? The bar moves. Now you have to lift heavier, run faster, train longer. It never ends. You're chasing an ever-moving finish line while your knees slowly turn into rice cakes. So yeah, fitness is great for your health, but it's also a one-way ticket into a cult where pain is worship, mirrors are altars, and pre-workout is the holy water. Man, let me tell you about the real villains in the healthy living saga. The food police. These are the self-appointed nutrition gods who think their diet is the only true path to salvation, and anyone eating differently is basically committing a crime against humanity. And you know who I'm talking about? You bring a burger to work, and suddenly Karen from accounting is like, "Oh, you know that's 1,200 calories, right?" "Yeah, Karen, I also know you vape in the bathroom and live off ice lattes, so maybe shut the fuck up." The food police have infiltrated every social circle. Family dinners, friend hangouts, office parties. Doesn't matter, there's always one person who turns into a walking MyFitnessPal app, telling you how your plate is killing you slowly. Sugar is poison. Carbs are the enemy. The red meat will clog your arteries. Meanwhile, they're on their fourth plate of quinoa and pretending it doesn't taste like damp cardboard. And it's not just people, it's the internet too. The algorithm knows if you so much as think about a donut, and suddenly your feed is nothing but influencers in crop tops telling you to try intermittent fasting, keto, paleo, carnivore diet, veganism, juice cleanses, broccoli-only Mondays. It's a never-ending carousel of bullshit. The worst part? The shaming. If you post a picture of a pizza, you'll get some asshole in the comments going, "Cheat day?" You know you can make a cauliflower crust version that's healthier. Yeah, and you can make a car out of cardboard, doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking drive it. And then there are the vegans. Now calm down. I'm not saying all vegans are like this, but the militant ones? The ones who won't just tell you they're vegan. They'll tell you every 4 minutes. I haven't eaten animal products in 6 years, 4 months, and 12 days. Cool, I haven't done cocaine since 2008. Do I get a medal? Man, the food police love trends too. Remember when gluten was the devil? People were acting like a slice of bread was going to send them to the ER. Or when coconut oil was the miracle cure for everything from dry skin to bad credit scores. Then suddenly it was bad again. It's like these people get bored and decide, okay, time to ruin another perfectly good food for everyone. And don't even get me started on superfoods. Oh my God. Every year it's some new magical berry from the depths of the Amazon that's supposed to make you immortal. Acai, goji, chia seeds, matcha, spirulina. Half of this shit sounds like ingredients from a witch's spell book. And it's always $15 for a tiny bag because apparently healthy means broke. Then we have the supplement pushers. These are the ones who swear you need to take 27 pills a day or your body will just collapse. Fish oil, probiotics, multivitamins, collagen powder, greens powder. It's like building a supplement shrine on your kitchen counter. And if you forget to take one, congratulations, you're going to die slightly faster. And the guilt game never ends. Craving ice cream? Nope. Have a banana and ice cream smoothie. Want chips? Nope. Try kale chips that taste like crispy lawn clippings. And if you give in and eat the real thing, the food police will hit you with, well, you'll have to burn that off tomorrow. Thanks, officer, I'll report to the treadmill immediately. The craziest part? They never admit they're miserable. They'll eat a salad the size of a hubcap with no dressing, chewing like a cow on a field of sadness, but they'll smile and say, "I just love clean eating." No, you don't, Carol, you love attention and pretending you're better than the rest of us. And somehow they make you feel guilty even when you're eating something healthy. Like you're eating an apple and they'll say, "Oh, I don't eat fruit. Too much sugar." Motherfucker, it grows on trees. What do you want me to eat? Plain kale dust. Man, and the holidays. Oh, they're the worst. Everyone's enjoying cookies and pies and mashed potatoes, and here comes the food police with their quinoa salad. I made a healthy version of stuffing. Cool, now get it the fuck away from me before I cry. The reality is, healthy eating isn't bad. It's the judgment that kills it. I could be fine eating my veggies and drinking my water if there wasn't a swarm of people waiting to tell me I'm doing it wrong. And the rules keep changing. 1 week eggs are bad, next week they're a superfood. 1 week coffee's bad, next week it's full of antioxidants and basically a health potion. And here's the kicker. Most of these people aren't even that healthy. They've just got Instagram filters, good lighting, and enough time to meal prep like they're running a Michelin star restaurant. Meanwhile, the rest of us have jobs, bills, and the occasional mental breakdown that only pizza can fix. So yeah, I'll eat healthy sometimes, but I'm not going to turn into one of those kale crusaders who treat food like a moral compass. Life's too short to measure spinach leaves and track almond calories. Eat your damn burger, enjoy your fries, and tell the food police to go fuck themselves. Man, if you think healthy living is about taking care of yourself, you're adorable. No, my friend, it's a billion-dollar circus run by snake oil salesmen with Instagram accounts. The wellness industry has turned into this giant, sparkly scam machine that will happily empty your wallet in the name of self-care. First, let's talk detox teas. Oh my god, the fucking detox teas. These scammy little bags of dried leaves are supposed to flush out toxins and reset your system. Translation, they make you shit your brains out for 2 days straight while you're too weak to walk. That's it. That's the cleanse. Congratulations, you just paid $40 to spend the weekend on your toilet, regretting every life choice. And the influencers selling them? Every single one looks like they've never had a digestive problem in their life. They're posing in bikinis on a beach, sipping their skinny tea, pretending that's why they have abs. No, sweetheart, it's called Photoshop and a personal trainer. Then there's the gadget game. Oh, you want to be healthy? Well, you need a massage gun, a cold plunge tub, a Himalayan salt lamp, a $300 air purifier, and one of those weird vibrating plates you stand on like a confused idiot. Oh, and a $200 yoga mat, because apparently the floor isn't good enough unless it's eco-friendly and made from the tears of organic rubber trees. And don't get me started on cold plunges. Apparently, dunking yourself into a tub of ice water is now biohacking. Nah, that's just hypothermia with extra steps. You can't convince me freezing your balls off in your backyard is the secret to eternal youth. But people swear by it. It boosts your immune system. Bro, so does not licking subway poles, but I don't see anyone making Instagram reels about that. Man, then we've got the super exclusive wellness retreats. For the low price of $5,000, you can spend a weekend in the mountains drinking green juice, doing yoga at sunrise, and talking about your inner child with a life coach named Skylar who smells like sage. It's like summer camp for people with too much disposable income and not enough common sense. Oh, and of course, there's always some miracle diet sweeping the nation. Keto, carnivore, raw vegan, fruitarian, air-only fasting. Yes, there are people who think you can survive on sunlight and energy vibes. Meanwhile, I eat one slice of pizza and my stomach throws a rebellion like, we're done here. The funniest part, these trends always contradict each other. One guru will tell you fruit is bad. Another will say fruit is the key to immortality. One guy says fast for 16 hours a day. Another says eat every 2 hours. If you followed all the advice at once, you'd be eating bacon while meditating in an ice bath at 3 a.m., waiting for your detox tea to kick in. And let's not forget the supplement cults. Every influencer has their own custom formula now. Pre-workouts with their name on it, collagen powders for glowing skin, mushroom coffee that tastes like dirt but apparently sharpens your focus. I swear, if I see one more celebrity launch a line of overpriced vitamins, I'm gonna start selling my own. Al's fuck-off pills. $49.99 for 30 capsules, guaranteed to make you stop caring about influencer bullshit. Then there's the wearable tech, Fitbits, Apple Watches, Whoop bands, all designed to track how little you move and then make you feel bad about it. You only took 3,000 steps today. Yeah, because my job requires me to sit at a desk, Janet. I don't have time to power walk around the neighborhood like a suburban mom in yoga pants. And here's the kicker. The wellness industry doesn't want you to actually be healthy. If you were, you wouldn't keep buying their crap. They need you chasing some impossible ideal so you'll fork over cash for the next big thing. It's not health, it's marketing. They sell solutions to problems you didn't even know you had until they told you about them. And you know what? I'm kind of jealous. Imagine being able to convince people to buy powdered algae for $60 a jar. This will cleanse your aura and balance your energy chakras. Nah, Brenda, it's pond scum. But if you put it in a pretty jar with gold lettering, people will drink it. The scariest part? Half of this stuff isn't even regulated. Supplements, detox kits, essential oils. You could be buying literal snake venom in capsule form and no one would stop you. But because some influencer with ABS said, it's totally safe, people will swallow it faster than a shot of tequila. So yeah, healthy living has turned into a playground for snake oil salesmen in Lululemon leggings. And if you don't keep up with the trends, you're falling behind. Sorry, I didn't realize my self-worth depended on whether or not I own a cryotherapy chamber. Man, here's the plot twist no one talks about in the healthy living fairy tale. It will fuck up your head if you're not careful. Yeah, physically you might be fitter, leaner, maybe even glowing a little from all that kale and overpriced face serum, but mentally, you're circling the drain. It starts small. You just want to feel better or make some lifestyle changes. Next thing you know, you're spending 2 hours a day meal prepping, 90 minutes working out, an hour meditating, and 45 minutes foam rolling, all before lunch. Your whole day turns into this rigid, military-grade schedule in the name of balance. Spoiler, there's nothing balanced about dedicating your entire existence to chasing the perfect version of yourself. And God forbid you miss a day. Oh, the guilt. You skip a workout because life got in the way, and suddenly you're spiraling into, I'm falling behind, I'm lazy, I'll lose all my progress. Like, chill. One missed gym session isn't going to turn you into Jabba the Hutt overnight. But the wellness culture? It trains you to believe consistency means obsession. The food side is even worse. Ever heard of orthorexia? That's when healthy eating becomes an unhealthy mental fixation. You start categorizing food as good or bad until you're basically afraid of anything that isn't air-fried broccoli. You're in the grocery store sweating over ingredient lists like you're decoding CIA files. You go out to dinner and spend the whole night panicking over whether the salad dressing has hidden sugar instead of just enjoying the fucking meal. And then there's the comparison game. Oh my God, the comparison game will eat you alive. Thanks to social media, you're constantly scrolling past people who seem to be doing it better. They're fitter, leaner, more flexible, somehow making green sludge smoothies look sexy. You're in your kitchen with a blender full of spinach, looking like the Grinch's swamp water exploded, wondering why you're not glowing like them. The truth? Most of those perfect people are either faking it, filtering it, or living a life you can't afford. They've got time to work out twice a day because they don't have to work a regular job. They're posting their natural beauty selfies after spending $500 on facials and cosmetic treatments. But we compare ourselves anyway, and it's a fast track to feeling like garbage. And that mental burnout? It sneaks in. You start to resent the very things you thought would make you happy. The gym feels like a prison. Cooking healthy meals feels like a chore. Meditation turns into just another box to tick. You're not living, you're managing your personal optimization program like a stressed-out CEO. And the worst part, you lose the joy of being human. Remember when eating a cookie was just eating a cookie? Now it's a calculated risk you mentally log in MyFitnessPal. Remember when going for a walk was relaxing? Now you're tracking your steps like your life depends on hitting 10,000. Healthy living culture takes simple pleasures and turns them into performance metrics. Man, let's not forget the social cost. When you're obsessed with health, you start skipping events, dinners, and nights out because they don't fit into your plan. You become the boring one, the friend who can't grab late-night tacos because you've got a 6 a.m. spin class. Your relationships suffer, your world shrinks, and your entire personality becomes fitness person. And here's the dangerous part. This culture masks itself as self-improvement, so no one calls you out. If you were obsessing over something destructive, people might step in. But obsessing over being healthy? People applaud it. They'll tell you how disciplined you are, how inspiring you are, even as you're quietly falling apart inside. Eventually, your mental bandwidth is gone. You're drained, irritable, and ironically less healthy because constant stress is wrecking your body. The cortisol levels are through the roof, your sleep is shit, and your mood is a roller coaster. You've turned wellness into a full-time anxiety machine. So here's the truth bomb. Real health isn't about perfection. It's not about tracking every calorie, never missing a workout, or following every wellness trend. Real health is eating mostly good stuff, moving your body in ways you enjoy, and not beating yourself up when you don't. It's laughing with friends over greasy pizza, skipping the gym when you're exhausted, and not letting Instagram trick you into thinking you're failing. Because the real scam, healthy living isn't supposed to ruin your life. But the way it's packaged and sold today, it fucking will if you let it.